Hello, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Becca and today we have another book diary and this one is for Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So this is part of the series that I'm doing that is rereading Harry Potter as an adult, and obviously after Philosopher's Stone comes Chamber of Secrets. If you have never seen a book diary from me before, it is like a spoilery reaction vlog where I go through the book and then if I have anything to say I just pull out my camera and I say it. So if you don't want to be spoiled for Harry Potter, if you somehow have not been spoiled for Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, then I would advise that you do not watch this, but if you have, then hang tight and we'll get into it. So jumping straight into it, I am already on page 57. I started this last night, I believe. So I'm up to the Whomping Willow chapter, I think. And so far, all I really have to say is that I'm enjoying the setup of this a lot more than I enjoyed the Philosopher's Stone. And I think that's because in the Philosopher's Stone, there's quite a bit of time at the beginning setting up Harry's home life with the Dursleys and establishing the history that he's a wizard, what happened to his parents, why he's a wizard and all that kind of stuff. However, by page 19 of this one, he's already out of the Dursleys and on his way to the Burrow, and so it's much more exciting straight off the bat. So I am enjoying it more than the Philosopher's Stone so far. I hope that it stays that way because Chamber of Secrets is not my favourite movie in the series. So I'm assuming, but I don't remember because I read this when I was like 10. I'm assuming it's not going to be my favourite book either. But I am excited to continue on with this. My next chapter is the Whomping Willow, which is one of my least favourite parts of the movie. It's just, you know, when it gets to the point that you've seen something so many times that you kind of just want it to move on to the good bits, and the Whomping Willow is not like a good bit for me. So I'll carry on with this and I'll let you know when I have something exciting to say. Hey, so I'm up to like chapter 7 of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I don't have very much to say about what's actually going on in the book at the moment. Like, I am really enjoying it, but I hate Gilderoy Lockhart. He's like so self-centered and such a prick, which I always knew he was, but he just seems like more so now. Like, I feel like when I was a kid he was annoying and now he's just, ah, God, I hate him. I wanted to like ask you guys something, like not really related to the plot, just like a thought that I had. But surely the best way for everyone to get to Hogwarts is not for everyone to travel down to London and get the Hogwarts Express. So like, if you know if there are alternate ways of getting to Hogwarts, then let me know, because it just seems really impractical, you know, because I'm pretty sure that there's students from Yorkshire and Scotland and Manchester who really would not want to travel all the way down to the south of the country to get a train all the way back up north. So if you guys know an alternate way of getting to Hogwarts, then let me know, because that's just a random thought that I had while I was reading. Okay, so now I'm starting to see like the blatant villainization of Slytherins. Like, the Gryffindors have this Quidditch pitch and the Slytherins have come over and Wood is like, you gotta clear off, I booked the pitch. And it makes a point to point out that there's no girls on the Slytherin team. And I'm like, right, okay, so Slytherins are sexist as well. Okay then. So the first person has just been petrified and it was Mrs. Norris, and the writing on the wall says, enemy of the air beware. And I think, like, this is the thing, I've watched the movies so many times that when I watch them now I don't even pay attention to the details. But I'm assuming that the heir is Tom Riddle or Voldemort, and I can't remember who they think it is. They probably think it's something to do with Snape or Draco because they always do. But I also don't think that the Death Day party is in the movie, so it was like a nice little cute whimsical scene, as cute as a scene can be when there's a table full of rotten food there. But I really liked that. Nearly Headless Nick was so sweet when he was like, please will you come to my 500th Death Day party. So yeah, I really like that chapter, and yeah, I'm interested to see who they think the heir is, because I don't remember. So what I've noticed about reading Chamber of Secrets is that the lore of Harry Potter is like some of my favourite parts. So for example, there's a section in History of Magic where they ask Professor Binns to tell them the history of the Chamber of Secrets, and he goes into the myth and the legend surrounding it. And then I've also just read the first part where Harry goes into Tom Riddle's diary, and it's recounting when Tom caught Hagrid with, what's he called? Aragog, and that's how Hagrid got expelled. So I do really enjoy the lore and the background and the history of Harry Potter, and I feel like I'm more interested in that than the actual storyline, but probably because the history is something that I'm not as familiar with as the actual story. It does make me sad, and it always makes me sad, that they frame Hagrid, because Hagrid's such like a sweet little cinnamon roll and he didn't do anything wrong. So that got me a little bit emotional. There's also just this funny section that I've just got to right now in the Cornelius Fudge chapter, where they are picking their subjects for the 3rd year, and Harry wishes that he could drop potions, which I find really funny because I'm pretty sure that Harry in the later ones wants to be an aura, and for that he needs to be really good at potions, and potions is like the core subject for his chosen future career. So I found that a little bit amusing as well. Hey guys, so I finished Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So how relevant that I'm wearing my Slytherin hoodie. I actually didn't do that on purpose, I was just wearing it already. But I don't really have a lot to say on it. I gave it 4 stars, I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot more than I liked the Philosopher's Stone. I just found it to be a little bit more interesting, and I think I mentioned that having the magic already established, so we're not wasting, well, not wasting time, but we're not spending time with the Dursleys, really made it more enjoyable to me. What I really like about Harry Potter that I obviously didn't realise when I was a kid is that it doesn't really read like a children's book, which it is possible that I have been reading bad children's books, and so the writing hasn't been great, but it's not overly simplistic. It's still immersive to somebody who isn't a child, and I really appreciated that about it. This book isn't my favourite in the series just plot wise. I think with like having seen the movie so many times, they're just like, because I know the plot, it's not as interesting for me to read, and I'm like, okay, well this part's like not the best, my favourite part of the movie, so like I just want to skip past it, which I'm not gonna do obviously, but that's just like the feeling I get when reading. But like I said, gave it 4 stars, really enjoyed it, and I'm excited to move on to Prisoner of Azkaban. So that's about it for this book diary. Please let me know what you think of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and please don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!
Oh, you bite your friend like chocolate. You say you will go where nobody knows, with guns hidden under our petticoats. We're never gonna quit it, no, we're never gonna quit it, no.